Alright, welcome back to MTG Dungeon. Today we're going to be playing some Legacy, and as you don't already know, one of my currently favorite decks is the Urza Echo. It's been also called Karn Echo. I mean, it's basically a lockout deck or a griefer deck, as some of the Magic community calls it. So here's the deck list. So 4 Ancient Tomb, 2 City of Traders, was it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 islands, 1 Manamo, and 4 Sea of the Synod. We play 3 Lion's Eye Diamond in the main, 4 Lotus Petal, 2 Mishra's Bauble, 4 Mox Opal, 4 Urza's Bauble. We only play 3 Lion's Eye Diamonds in the main because we have to keep a 4th one on the board because it's a good Karn Wish target to also go with our Echo. And then we have 4 Emery, 2 Sai, 4 Narset, 4 Urza, 4 Karn, 4 Echo, and 4 Chalice. Sai is the flex slot. Sai could also be Saheeli, but I prefer Sai because he's a little easier to cast, and having a 1/4 creature as opposed to a Planeswalker can actually matter in some matchups. So let's go back and let's start our league. So I have only turn one Narset echoed somebody once, and unfortunately I did not get it recorded, so I'm hoping it's going to happen this time. We can actually get it recorded, and it would be fantastic. Alright, let's start. Maybe. There we go. We're on the play. Come on. We do not want that hand anyway. Kyo aggro. Oh, man. This is capable. I think Echo's probably the one going to the bottom. At least we both mold to 6. So we're going to go Seat, Urza, Emery, and see what we get from there. If they have Thoughtseize, that's definitely not going to be fun for us, but we still have plays if they Thoughtseize. So this is the Oops All Spells deck. Alright. Oh boy. Alright, so let's see. One spell and deck ritual. Okay, so what are we doing from here? Yep. You reveal no land card, you mill your entire deck. So is it Narcomoeba, and then they bring back. I'm trying to think what they bring back. This is. What's his name? Brainstorm or something. Name's Oko. Okay. I mean, it's a fair guess for the current Legacy environment. So now he just rip stuff out of my hand. I thought there was a creature that they would try and actually bring back, and so I'm trying to figure out. It's not Chancellor. Oh, that's his Oracle. Okay. Yeah, okay. That's what it was. Yep, okay. So, now we've been sideboarding. Alright, so Chalice is really good in this matchup. Echo is also surprisingly good because it takes away the graveyard. Um, so size don't matter. Baubles don't matter. I think we just bring in Force of Wills. I think we just do that. Waiting for our opponent. So I know there were Urza Echo, so I assume they bring in some kind of artifact destruction? Conspiracy anything, metal, defense grid. Like, we could bring in Crypt. I'd rather have the Crypt in the board for a Karn target. And they're taking a little while to... What's that here? Yeah, so I mean, Oops All Spells is definitely those decks that is up and coming thanks to the new modal flip cards from Zendikar. Come on, opponent. I don't know how well the Oops All Spells deck does against Urza Echo. Obviously, like that one, they were to go off turn 1, which I think the deck wants to try and do anyway. So, I don't think me not going first definitely was a hindrance. There we go. Alright. Yes, I would like to play first. I think this is keepable. We're kind of hoping on some top draws, but I think that's something that we are okay with. Because we're probably going to bobble them after the draw step. Alright. So we have a Force in hand. We're effectively going to be getting 2 draws from the Urza's Bobble. So we find a blue source. We get to cast Narset. And hope to find a... yeah, that's fine. Hope to find an Echo and then just Echo them out of this game. Alright. Yeah, okay. For a green... Okay. So I guess if you're going to Lotus for a Dark Ritual into Elvish Spirit Guide, you can try and cast the... what's his face? Alright, yep. We're going to exile the Narset. Cast Force of Will. Oh, Pact of Negation. Well, pretty sure. Yeah, they got that. All right, that's unfortunate. No chalice. Oh man. Yeah, not having chalice that matchup definitely hurt. All right, here we go. Yes, I would like to play first. Yeah, we'll keep. So then we'll go into 6. So the other nice thing with the Echo is when you cast it, if it resolves, you're like the opponent doesn't get to pick whether they want to keep that hand or not. So if they're gonna keep like a hand they like, and then it shuffles, and then suddenly they have their new hand just isn't as good. It feels really really good when you do that. All right, so I'm gonna go that. So I'm gonna cast. Might as well just take the risk and see if they have a force. Because if they have a force, we're just not down cards. Alright. Alright. I mean, that's fine. Because they're down to 4 cards. So we're going to see what they're going to draw for turn. Force of will. Okay. Oh. And a preordain. Alright, well. So we're going to draw 3 cards. 2 for baubles. I don't think they can let Chalice land on 1. So, oh. Which means it. Alright, cool. So their preordain is dead. And they can wasteland my seat. That's fine. Attempt to cast Emery. Yep. Alright, so we're both effectively on top draw. Any, like, his Brandstorms and preordains are dead, though. Along with, like, his Delvers. I'll say Dreadhorde. Ugh. Well, the Dreadhorde doesn't do a whole lot. Like, he attacks for 1. So, Narset. Emery's also a fine one. Because now it's either cast, like, LEDs from the bin or just Mishra's Baubles to just get advantage. Okay, so he doesn't have prowess. Sure. So, I mean, Emery can also block. Like, it's also nice because his bolts are just dead as well. Sure. That's what I was afraid of. Ugh. Oh, man. And an Oko on top. Okay. Pedal doesn't do us any good. Yep. Alright, well, we got a 3-3. So we can kill Narset next turn. Force of Will. Alright. And we know there's an Oko in hand to actually cast it. At Narset. Like, I guess he's picking if he wants to block or not. Like, what is a Narset going to do for you at this point? Okay. Cast Lotus Petal. So see, like, in environments like this, size would probably become defense grids. Attempt to hardcast it. So if he Force of Wills, exile the other Oko in hand, and next turn we can still flash this back. Okay. I mean, might as well hit Oko. Alright, so he can make his food a 3-3. He's still on top draw. Which is, like, kind of good for us. Like, honestly, like, top drawing a Narset would just be the best case scenario. Sai is also pretty good. So it's like, do you have an additional counter? Cool. Okay. So now we can start flooding the board at least. That's fine. That's gonna get sacked. LED. So next time we're gonna try and cast Urza and Echoes. Also kind of just lets us see what we're gonna get off the top. Sai's probably gonna target this and make it an elk. Because if he doesn't, that's gonna be real bad. Oh, alright, targeting chalice. Alright, so he has a bunch of just one drops in hand. Preordained bolts, probably. Astrolabes. Oh, yep. Alright. So I'm gonna put 2 back. Like, I'm not cracking Urza's Bauble until I know he can't cast a Narset. So Vista, so he's gonna get a shuffle. So I assume he's gonna bolt the side then. Yep. He's gonna swing. He's gonna be able to bolt. He's gonna bolt the side again, just so I stop getting value from it. And it's like, yeah, it's fine. And then we're gonna kill it. Then we can put Oko to 1. Alright. So I'm just gonna see 1 card in his hand. Force of Will. And that's what I figured. So we know he's gonna have to Force of Will the Urza, which is it's good information to have. And an additional Arcanist. That's fine. So we're going to draw 2 cards. 1 for the bauble, 1 for a turn. Alright. So might as well cast that. Tend to put an Emery down. Okay. How about an Urza? Okay. What a flashback echoes. Let's go Mox. Blue. Life doesn't matter a whole lot right now. Narset. It's like Emery. Sure. Okay. So we're going to attack you then. All right. All right. Oh yeah, let me take the upkeep tab off. Yep. Yep, brainstorm. Ponder. So him being at 6, me have 2 1/1 flyers. He's effectively on a 3-turn clock minimum right now. If I can get a Karn on the board with the Emery and then a Manamo, that's just, oh, so much value. So this point, I think he's just trying to find all of his, as much counter as he can. Sure. So you're gonna recast a Ponder, I assume? Because at this point, you're taking for bolts. Alright. This is only game 1, right? Man. Opponent has used 10 minutes of their time already. This thing's like, he has to bolt flyers. It's like, yeah, I don't care. Oh, Uro is annoying. Okay, you can wasteland an ancient tomb. At this point, that's fine. Oh, the seat? Sure. Alright, time to go Chalice on 1. Chalice resolves. Tempt and Urza. I expect a force here. Urza sticks? Alright, we'll move to combat. Two at Oko, one at him. We're going two at Oko in case he has a bolt. So we can tap that for mana, tap that for mana, tap that for mana. Let's shuffle and see what happens. Sure. Extra artifact. Makes him a 9/9. I guess we're afraid of like triple bolt gets us. If he has another Oko. So you can fetch, you can hard cast Uro, go back up to 8. So he's casting Uro. Yep. Man, he's got 13 cards in exile. And a lot of those are just from, like, Force of Will, Force of Negation. It's insane. Yeah, okay. Like, you have to target Urza, in all honesty. Oh, you didn't have an... Alright. Urza's gonna live. I mean, you can attack with the Dreadhorde and Brainstorm, I guess. Chooses not to. Alright. Come across to the team. Sure. Alright. So we can tap Chalice, tap Astrolabe, tap Lotus, activate. Karn is a pretty good one. Six, 7, 8. Then we can just shoot Uro down. Okay. Nope. Oh, it's smart. Since I could have gotten Sorcerer Spyglass and just named Oko as well. Oh, I could just got Lattice. He didn't have a Daze, but at this point, I think he's just looking for a Bolt. Sure. So he has to, if he can't kill me, he has to Bolt Karn. So he's gonna Brainstorm. I guess he could still just dig for a Bolt. No, he can't because Chalice is on 1. So we got a block Uro. Go to 3. Sure. Sure. Yes. At this point, I just want to. I could have just done it on 2. That would also probably worked. Um, 2, 3. Yeah. Time to put a Ballista on 3. Probably should have gone 4. But I was like, I wanted him to use the Force. That's fine. There it goes. Time to cast Urza. Alright. So we got 4 blockers. At this point, we just passed it back to him. Yep. Because we have the timer advantage, so if we end up going to turns, sure. Yeah, it's fine. Yep. So Sorceress, Spyglass, and Defense Gridded. Probably Force of Wills also come in. So size don't do much. Baubles don't do a whole lot. I think we just come down on those. See what happens. Oh man, like Oko is just so good against Chalice. Alright. Come on, opponent. All right. Yes. That's not a good hand. It's a better one. Oh no, they lost connection. This might be one of those timer wins, which they're never fun. Like like this matchup was actually really fun. Like, because we're both all right. He came back. We're both we're trying to solve puzzles of a game. Keep. Urza's the weakest card in that hand. City, Chalice on one. Sweet. Chalice on one, sticks. So now, like, top drawing an Ancient Tomb or a second City of... Alright, no, that's unfortunate. But... we should go Seat... Emery. And there's an Echo in the bin. Alright, waiting on them again. Alright. Vista. Ugh, man. I guess who's be aggressive here. See, I said it's nice when Chalice on one just really griefs a lot of decks. So there's 2 mana. Oh my god. I couldn't hit one artifact in the bin to get with Emery. That's just, ugh. I mean, if he gets a 3rd land and he tries to play Oko, I mean, I'll definitely fight over that. It doesn't have the colors to do it, but I think that's also fine. He didn't draw a land. Alright. Well, let's cast Emery. I can do it too. I'd like to keep this one. However, we get the ETB trigger of the other one. And hey, look, we find artifacts. Cast Echoes. Get nothing. Attempt an Emery. Sure. Nope. Cast Bubble. Alright. That's fine. It means the worst he can do this turn, I would say, would be cast Dreadhorde Arcanist. Alright. Force of Will. Sure. Are you freaking kidding me? We found land pocket dot deck. We know he has an island in hand. So he chooses not to play Oko. Oko may be the only blue card he has in hand. So he doesn't want to put it down into a force. Snow-covered island. Alright. So he has an additional one. How? Oh. Oh. Oh, God. I almost missed that. That would have been bad. A braid? Wilt. Sure. Brainstorm? Oh. So I guess now he's going to start pondering on a bunch of things. Oh, man. Pyroblasting the Emery, sure. Alright, so we know Force of Will is one of the cards. We know Force of Will is one of the cards. Attempt to hardcast Echo. Sure. Sure, you have a wasteland. Make use of force of will. Okay. I really want to grab the Karn, but Sorcery seems the one that's going to get the force of will out of the hand. Oko. Thief of Crowns. So, at least we know it's 2 land, Force Will Oko. And currently the Oko is useless. So he has 2 Force of Wills. So he can hard cast 1 and pitch 1 for the other. Yeah, you got it. Okay, well. Let's take a look here. So, Defense Grid forces him to have to use one of them now. Yep. And you can now hard cast the other one. I mean, make him do it. Wow, why would you not? I would have hard casted and kept Ponder just in case, but if you find a Bolt or a Pyroblast, you take out Narset and you have a Ponder. Sure. He can't do anything. Yeah, Chalice on 1 seems to be the best option here. So you have, like, there's more things on 1. Sure, Bolt Narset, sure. That's... there seems to be more worrisome things on 1 that, like, if he hits a Wilt, he has to either hit Sorcerers... Well, he'd hit Sorcerers with a Wilt. So, I put him on top draw. Currently, it's fine. Keep the Lotus in hand. Force him to think we have a counter. Uro is annoying. Come down to top draws, and we're just not finding them. Oh, and he can't cast Uro because he doesn't have a second green source. Okay, now he has a second green source. You could do it again. So, like, realistically, we'd want, like, a Karn. Let's do this now so Narset doesn't get us. He's a ponder. We have a chalice on 1, so that works out. Oh my goodness. Oh. Sylvan, Dread Horde, yeah, sure. I expect a counterspell. Oh, no counterspell. Well, we are okay with that. That's fine. Alright. So at this point, we are hoping for a Karn. Yeah. That's fine. It doesn't matter which one we keep. Um, 4, 5. All right. Let's activate again. All right. So he's going to keep some stuff. All right, then. Yeah, sure. Earl swings. Block with an 11/11. Sure. I mean, at this point, I feel like he's digging for a wilt for the Sorcerer's Spyglass. That's pretty good. This forces him to have a counterspell in hand. If Karn resolves, sure, you have a Codal. Alright, oops. So we're actually be smart about this first. So we tap both LEDs 4 mana, and then we sack them. So we could get a Microsynth Lattice, but the problem is that if he bolts Karn, we'll put Lattice on the stack. It doesn't do a whole lot. So we're going to put him at 5 because we can literally just clear the way and attack through, or attempt to. Because if he has a counter, we're like, cool, I know I'm not attacking now. Okay. Okay. That's because if doing it that way is much better for us, because if he had a counter spell, then we know, okay, cool, leave these creatures back up. If he doesn't have a counter spell, we just take out his blockers and then just crack in for the 20 points of damage. And he concedes. I mean, he only had 50 seconds left on the timer. His deck is not a quick deck. It's unfortunate when it plays out like that, but it's also something you have to take into account when you're playing Moto. So, like, in an actual tournament, we would have gone to a draw. Alright. We'll probably do one more, and then we'll finish up this league in another video. Hopefully we can end this one going 2-1. You guys learned a little something about Urza Echo, my favorite deck, because A, best color magic, which is blue, and my favorite character from the lore, which is Urza. Like, Urza Saga was, I loved it so much because it was like Urza and Teferi and Joyra, and just like that whole thing. Like, a lot of those characters from that lore segment were just my favorite characters. And then, like, once Urza got spoiled in Modern Horizons, just the picture, I was like, Planeswalker, and it's like creature, and I was like, still good, because I also really liked Thopter sword combo from back in the days of Extended. So this one was like, this is all my favorite decks. We're on the draw, so we might be able to. I mean, it's not a terrible hand to keep. Gemstone Mine. What deck plays Gemstone? Oh, Dredge. Okay. So, like, now we want an LED. Cabal Therapy and Thug. Alright, so we have 2 mana available to us. This probably signals what deck we are, but... so next turn we can go Ancient Tomb into Urza. That's not a good one for him, but we'll see. Alright, so LED... He'll then have Threshold so he can draw 3 cards, discard 3 cards. Or he's... Oh, he can Ox. To draw 3, which he has. What do you have? 1, 2, 3, 4. I gotta count 4, 5, 6, 7. So yeah, I mean he could keep the Stinkweed and a. So you could keep Stinkweed and a Thug. Yep. So all right. Yep. You got it. Dredge. There's a bridge, so that's why you want the Cabal. Yep, trigger bridge. So Chalice on 1 against this one. Ha! Name Karn. It was a good guess. Like I said, like this telegraphs what deck we are. Seven? Alright, yeah. So I said Coliseum, so they can just dredge a bunch more. I mean, nothing super great. Drove return. Yep. I think he's looking for the one that gives him +1/+1 in haste. Yep. So you're probably going to take Urza. So at this point, my only saving grace would be, oh god, please discard Echo. I really wanted to name Echo. Oh. Alright. So we are definitely on top draw. So we definitely need an LED. So I think we're just going to go for that. Hope we draw into an LED. So we're saying there's a chance here. It's kind of like LED or bust. There's 10, 15, 12 cards left. So just gotta hope he doesn't dredge the thing with... Oh, that has haste. Oh, he has 2 of them? So then, yeah, I'm dead. Ugh. Alright. Yeah, I can see the game. Alright. Just gotta hope to get a little lucky. So this one we keep everything that we have. Next, when we're on the draw, we want to bring in the Force of Wills to try and stop like the early careful studies, or breakthroughs. So. All right, would you like to play first? Yes, yes, I would. This is keepable. Chalice on 1. Stops the breakthrough, stops the careful study, and faithless looting. And Cabal Therapy. And then next turn we get to go Karn into a Tormod's Crypt, which is super good. Karn the Great Creator. Down tick. Tormod's Crypt. Cast Tormod's Crypt. See, I can do stupid, degenerate things too. Yep. Yay! A secret tech. Breakthrough for 1. So effectively next turn he's just dead. How much crypt you? I think he realizes it, but we'll see. Yes. Where is my Mycosynth? Ow, ow, ow. Ow. Cast it. Okay. You don't have a graveyard. You no longer have... You can't activate anything. I guess you can hope to discard to hand size at some point. I would say, oh yeah. He's like, yes, the Moccasin class has you on a 3-turn clock. Okay. So now we're going to take out size and Mishra's Baubles for Force of Will. Alright. Alright, let's hope that we don't get... Oh. I gotta mulligan that. Ugh, mulligan into 5. Mulligan into 4 does not feel... I gotta keep this. Alright, so... 1... And one more, so that one, I guess. Alright. Oh, that does not feel good. Yep. Stinkweed up and bridge. Alright. Second R set. Ugh. No, what did I put to the bottom? It's probably... That doesn't even tell me. Ugh. And Chalice on 1. We need like a lotus petal. Oh, that's what Ashen Rider. Okay. LED at this point also works. No Narcomoeba. That's saving us. Oh my goodness. Man, I might go to discard to hand size at this point and just discard an Echo. Still no Narc for them. Oh my goodness. Ugh. Alright, so I guess we are going to try and go to discard on the next step. Discard an Echo. Okay, there's 2 Narcomoebas. I don't think that helps them a whole lot, though. If they have multiple bridges, yeah, it's going to get countered by Chalice, but then they get extra creatures. It looks like we're going to force... Exile the Narset. So we can tell him no on that. He does get 2 though.
Warden,
Kyle.
can I eat some of your chips?
Yeah.
Those ones?
Yeah. Oh, Icarid. Oh, man. Oh, man. Both of us have just been, like, super unlucky this game. I'm not quite dead next turn, but I'm pretty close. Oh my god. 5, 6, 7. All right. Yep, I'll be going to 1. We're lucky to hit a second Icarid. So, I mean, like, we still have a chance, but it's not a very high one. Oh my goodness. All right. Yep. That is unfortunate. All right. Well, that's where we're going to end this video. Check on the next one to see how our last 2 go. Hopefully we can just win them both and go 3-2 in the league. Till then, bye.